Welcome friends, it is I, your Scarf, and it's time for the Sunday vlog. And in the background we're going to have two games. So double feature is going to be a Arena Hades, went pretty quick, and a Assault Freya that went pretty quick as well. So there you go, double feature, have fun with that. Now, there's a lot of Smite stuff to talk about. Things have been heavy the last 2 weeks, of course, with the other vlogs, and it'll be a bit lighter on this one. Still going to talk about some personal things. But let's talk about Smite. Let's see here. New Odin, it's going to be more aggressive. This is all going to be talked about in the patch, but I worry about the new Odin being maybe a little too easy to kill. He's lost a bunch of defense. He now, he's so focused on his lunge now, like his 1-2 combo. He's so focused on that, just doing a bunch of damage, which will be great. But his 3 doesn't do that much damage. It slows you the hell down, so he can basic attack you to death or keep you in his lane, in his arena, his ult. And they go with that. And his ult, of course, feels more team-oriented because he lost his protection in CCs. He can die in his ult pretty easily, it looks like, or just not do anything in his ult, while as his teammates can shoot in and get kills for him for his passive. I don't know, I think this version of Odin is too reliant on his teammates and not enough reliant on himself, and way too reliant on lunge. Basically, you're using up your means of escape and survivability to do all your damage. That is very risky. It'll be good damage. At lower level play, it should be amazing. You should be wrecking house with that, because people are just going to get destroyed. Higher level play, I don't think that's going to work out for Odin. It'll be nice aggressive solo lane Odin, nice aggressive jungle Odin, but he's going to get destroyed. In higher level play, you see a lot of CC come out, and that's all you need to deal with Odin. It's like, oh, he's got Anubis, Anubis traps, and puts him in mummification, Anubis just walks away. He'll hurt him with his damage, you can't heal off of him, but he'll hurt him, and that's it, done, Anubis got him. Anyone with an escape can't do anything, Odin can't do anything against them, and just all that CC, hell, he traps Apollo, Apollo can mez him, not do anything, and then run away from him when he actually gets out of mez. Like, he can just dash out. He gets all the defense from that dash as well. Apollo's just good. Apollo's fine. It's just, I don't know. Odin is in a weird spot. Like, I don't know. They just keep changing Odin around, and they've made him way more aggressive, more suicidal. And speaking of suicidal, Arachne's way more suicidal as well. The old Arachne's gone. I will miss her for the rest of my life. I'm going to be so sad to not see her anymore. She was great. And there's going to be an arena coming up with my lamentation of losing her. How she's not here anymore. I talk about her strengths and weaknesses, though. I always called her the jungle tactician. You had to plan your stuff out. You had to be aware of the map with her. You put your eggs out in a good position, you pull people through the jungle towards you, and then you beat the ever-loving crap out of them. You got to play it smart, though. You can't just pull someone and have teammates near them. If there's teammates around, well, then you're going to get 2-on-1, and you will die, most likely. I've won 3-on-1 with Arachne. I've done it. It ain't easy to do, but I've done it. But you don't want that to be the situation you're in. And so that Arachne's gone, and we're going to do something special for that. You've noticed we haven't done an episode 500 yet. That's because I'm going to do something special for Arachne. I've been playing Arachne for 2 years. We have, I don't know, 50 or more episodes. She's been at least a 10th, maybe even more, of our Smite content. I've played Arachne sparingly since the major nerf to her like half a year ago. And she is still 10% of my gameplay in Smite. That's ridiculous. We know Arachne's near and dear to my heart. She's new now, she's different, and we'll see how that goes. Probably call her Arachne until it annoys people enough that I don't do it anymore. But that's what's going to happen, is we'll try her out, see what I think. But she's so suicidal now. She's Loki in a way. I'm going to keep comparing to Loki because of just how she is. She's got 2-in-hand bonuses to her, just like Loki. And she's got a ult that is either commit and get killed when you're done, or get the hell out of there. The difference between her and Loki, though, is Loki has invisibility to get out of there. She does not. She's got nothing after she commits. That's the one concern for her. She's got no way out of that one. And that worries me. I feel like she's just going to get killed more. And her freaking cocoon requires you get 3 really fast hits, and they have to all hit the same target. When you're in the heat of combat, you're going to not hit the same target 3 times. Yeah, I know that already. Lag's going to be a problem, or just your opponent doing a good job of dodging, and then the support gets in the way. I don't know. I feel like it should last for a duration, and everyone she gets for 3 hits should get stunned. It might be a little crazy in that idea, but just having to hit the same target 3 times is way too dependent on that basic attack there. I don't know. We'll see how that DOT goes and everything. Of course, you can't play her yet. A couple more days till we can play her. But Odin, on just looking at him, looks like he's going to get wrecked a bit. He's going to do a lot of wreckage, but he's going to get wrecked as well. Arachne's going to do a lot of wreckage. She's going to get wrecked as well. They're both suicidal kits. That's what I see there. They're very 1-for-1. Kill someone and get killed. Kill someone, get killed. Who else does that? Loki. But Loki has vanished to get the hell out of that. Loki doesn't commit everything he's got. He does kind of, because you do vanish plus aim strike plus his ultimate, but that vanish is going to come up pretty quick. Arachne's mean of escape, her ultimate, ain't going to come up for another 70 seconds. Odin's lunge, though, will come up in about 10-ish seconds, so maybe he can get out of there after committing everything, but I don't know. Like, his ultimate's better. His ultimate's better, except for the fact he has no CC immunity, which makes him worthless again. Again, because that's what it was a long time ago, so also he's lost protection, so it's easier to kill in there. The only nice thing is it's anti-Vamana, which is pretty cool, anti-Anubis in a way, anti-Hercules, so he can deal with the healing gods pretty well with that ultimate in a sort of. You're going to need a teammate to help him out with that, though. But we'll see. Now, the Arachne special is going to take a while. I got a midterm Thursday, so I'll work on it sparingly, because I'm also working on the Hercules guide and finishing up Amazon Cobb guide. Amazon Cobb's about 80% done. 1 more hour and he should be finished, because the last part's just touch-ups, and then... Well, the last part is filling in the frames, and then looking at it in touch-ups like that. So that should be about an hour of grunt work, and then maybe another half an hour to an hour of just review and making corrections. Hercules, haven't worked on him yet. Things have been busy. But when I work on him, we'll see how that goes. We already did a discussion on him, and yeah, talk about builds. The one thing that I get criticized about most is the builds. And sometimes I want to tell people to go F themselves over it. Now, the reason why is because I don't know. The builds I suggest are for beginners. It is for them to get comfortable with the god, do well, and then find their own build later on. That's what it is. It is, I am giving them a freaking floaty. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving you a floaty and putting you into like 3-foot water here. That's what I'm doing here with these guides. Maybe 4-foot water. Don't want to get too crazy with 5 foot. But I'm giving you a way to do something with this god, so you don't just go in alone on that. So you have an idea on how to play them and do alright with them. And everyone criticizes the builds. These are not pro builds, guys. They will never be pro builds. These are builds for beginners to get comfortable. And then they'll find better ways towards it. Some of these builds are builds like, yeah, this is what work for them. This is not the way I play it. This is the way I feel a beginner would play it, and it might work out for them. So it's always playing it safe. That's what these builds are. And I will be criticized every freaking time for these builds. And I'm at the point where I've given up on even reading those comments anymore, because it doesn't matter. Hell, I could give you a build that pros agree on, and I'm still going to get criticized for it. It doesn't matter. Everyone thinks they know what they're talking about. And, of course, I'm saying I think I know what I'm talking about with beginners, but this is what I feel works for beginners. And if you criticize that, give me a reason instead of saying shit build. Now, if you feel that there's a better way for beginners to work through it, that'll be great. That'll be very helpful. It's like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea for beginners to try out that way. And Hercules is a bit of a difficult one in that. Hercules, because I'm suggesting him for Soul Lane, he's all about the counter build, and there are 1,000 ways to build that son of a beach. There are so many ways to build that guy. So many ways. So I'm suggesting... So, when I do the build suggestion for Herc, it's going to be, here's 20 or so items here. Any of them can work in whatever combination depending on what you're dealing with. And there you go. But if you want to do a general safe, I'm not sure what I'm going to deal with kind of thing, then you get this item, you get this item, you get this item. It's a very safe build I'm going to suggest here. I'm going to say just get Urchin, because Urchin gives you really good flat to both magical and physical. And then here's some aggression items, here's some more defensive items you could get, stuff like that. Not going to completely say the entire build. I think it's going to be a lot of just saying, here are things you can consider. Because it is solo, it is counter buildy. You should consider all these things. Loki was a bit easier there, because he is based on a lot of just doing damage, so there you go with that. Shanga, of course, a bit more counter build was on her. Also support with Athena, I did a lot of talking about just building counter with her. It's different depending on the god, how focused you should be on this or that. ADCs are the easiest, just build power. Just build a stack, build some speed, build some freaking power. Lots of power. There you go, done. And don't die. Don't die. That's about it. But, you know die. I gotta remember to put that in for Amazon Cup. Every hunter I should put you know die. But, yeah. And I kind of wanted to do a video for the showcase, but there's no time to do it. There's a midterm coming up. I want to do this Arachne thing, which probably will take another week to do because I don't have the time to do it right now because of the guides and everything else. I wish I had the time to do it. So episode 500 is going to come out way later than when it's supposed to come out. And it's not going to be in time for the showcase, which showcase might not even show that anyway. It's not an interview or anything. I want to do the showcase, but I don't have the time to do the showcase right now. Hopefully the next topic will be something in line with something, I don't know. Like interviews, I feel like we already did it with Confessions. So kind of and we don't have time to do Confessions, so I don't know. Or we could do a Resurgence, one episode of Confessions if we wanted really quick. I don't know. We could. I don't know. It's doable. We have so many jokes we wrote for Confessions that we haven't done yet, and we could try to do that, but I don't know. There's so many projects we want to do and that we are doing and stuff like that, and working on this and that, and the special reacting episode I gotta work on, and just work on things, and then study, and then don't fail classes, because that would be really bad. But just study and work on things, study and work on things, back and forth, maybe Smite and all that. Let's see here. Tuesday is going to be a hangout stream because the patch is going to be on Tuesday, and you do not play Smite on patch days. The servers go to hell. Do not play on patch days. Just don't. I'm going to be there at the start of it, though, to just cover the patch, as I always do. But I'm not going to play any matches until maybe Wednesday. Or I might have to, I don't know. We have videos up to Wednesday, so I might have to do one Tuesday night and try to get, I don't know. I gotta get something for Thursday, maybe. We'll see what I do. But, we have up to Wednesday right now, so that gives us a good sized buffer. Might do one more for Thursday, so that we're safe there, and then start looking at the gods. So I'm gonna do at least one video on Odin, take a look at the new Odin, probably do Soul Lane and Jungle Odin, try out both of those and see which one looks good, or if both look good, then put them both up. Arachne, same thing. Well, Arachne just jungle and arena, because Arachne's a jungle. So see how she looks in the jungle, see how she looks in arena. Her DPS is not going to work out for laning unless her web works on minions, which I don't know if anyone's mentioned or addressed yet. Does the lane work? It says enemies, right? So it should work on minions. So if you make the web strong enough, couldn't you take out a lane with it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Or are the spiders not strong enough to do that? I don't know, looking at the numbers. It says enemies, though. It doesn't say gods. So I would assume it works on minions, so you could maybe clear a minion line and make her a solo god if you want. I'm curious about that to see how that goes. And if that does make her able to do solo, then she's more like Loki, where she has an ability that can kill minions. But I'll see about that. Maybe she can do solo after I see whether that web counts on minions or not. Or if it even has the strength to work on minions enough that you can use it for laning. And of course, look at Kukulkan. Kukulkan, there we go. Oh, Kelly said Ku Klux Klan, everybody. She said that on accident trying to say his name. That was something else. And what do you call it? Call him Triple K ain't too kosher. I don't know. Because there's already Kumbhakarna, so you can't go KK. So I don't know. Kulki, Ku, just call him Kui, Khan. We have Kabrakan and Kukulkan. We got two Khans. Call Quetzalcoatl if you want. And then we got two Cabs because of freaking Cabrakan and Amazon Cab. Dang it. Name mixing. It's simple enough not to, but still. Freaking Pixel Buster Freya. If I have 500 gems, I hope she's 400 gems. I don't think she's probably gonna be 600 gems. I still gotta get the voice back as well, so crap, I don't have enough gems. So hopefully I can win a contest and get some gems for her. That'd be great. Or try to win her with the treasure chest. And people, I think, are rightfully pissed about Bacchus, Elvis Bacchus, in the treasure chest, because this is the first premium skin in there, and people want to just have that damn skin. They don't want to have to get chests to buy it. And what's annoying, though, is emotes are in the chest. It's confirmed that there are emotes in the chest, which water down the chest even worse. So they've said they're going to consider having multiple chests so that you can get whatever things and then maybe have a rare in each chest or whatever for that. But oh my god, watering it down. You got icons in there, you got skins in there. What people want those skins? Yeah, it's more icons and ward skins. That's the ones that are really, they water it down already. Now you got emotes watering it down some more there. Youch at that. And, okay, voice packs water it down, kinda. Although, you know, voice packs and skins, I think, go together a bit. But ward skins and icons, I hate how that waters it down. And now we're gonna have emotes watering it down. It's not gonna be every emote. I think it's just gonna be the dance and the special emote. I think those are the ones that water it down, if I remember correctly what was said in the Twitter. I can't remember. And that is annoying, to water it down that much and make it so much harder to get these skins. And the fact you can't just get the Bacchus skin. The fact you have to keep rolling till you get it. So Reddit's on fire with a couple of people calling this gambling, calling this casino tactics, and they don't like it and they're done with it. People saying they spent hundreds on this game and they don't want to spend any more on this game because of the chests. Like, if you could just let them buy them, they would, but since it's in the chest, they don't want to spend any more money. And I get that. I understand. I get that. Hi-Rez is new at this, so what they're doing is, how far can we take this? That's really what they want to see. How many inches in can they go before you go no, and then they have to pull back a little bit, or scale it back, or just go, okay, we're not going to go all the way with all these crazy ideas, we'll just do some of them. And you see that always with how Hi-Rez does things, and it's always a learning process with them. how they're doing something and they go too far sometimes, or they don't go far enough. Like, you see ideas that could have been done better, or you see ideas that went too freaking far, and then they adjust and do better next time. That's really what I see them doing. Because you can make a comparison to the Hercules change and the Alquang change. Kukulkan, but Hercules is completely a new Hercules. That's what happened to him, and they didn't keep anything from the old Hercules. Kukulkan at least has Sacred Dragon, which maintains the old Alquang voice pack. They at least kept that. If there was at least one skin that maintained the old Hercules, I think it would have been pretty good. They didn't do that, but they learned a lesson from there and crossed it over to the lesson learned for Alquang with Sacred Dragon. That's what I see. I see them evolving and learning as they go and doing something like that, which is a better way to go about it. Bacchus is getting a huge, pretty big reaction. So we'll see what that does to how Hi-Rez does things in the future. Bacchus will probably maybe temporarily be in the chest, although I think Bart already said it's probably temporary. So he gets taken out of there so people can buy it then, because that would be better. And maybe next time they don't do this again, who knows? Or they'll do it again, but it's always going to be temporary. Like how New Gods are 2 weeks, New Gods are 2 weeks out of, you can't use them right away. Did they do that anymore? Or they stopped doing that? Back in the day, when a New God came out, only people with the packs had them for like a week or two, and then you could buy them or something like that. And of course, there was the banning in League, but that's always been around. I don't know. If they make it temporary chest and then you can buy them, fine. But that's still a weird tactic as well, so I don't know. Pixel Buster Freya looks amazing, though. Gotta get that. My only problem with her is she's a psychobabble of references, which is something I actually hate. I don't like psychobabble of references, because what does that really show? Like, it says, reference. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying references. Like, that's an Orwellian fear. And, hopefully, I don't know. I'm still gonna like the skin. I'm gonna giggle at it, but it's also something I don't like, but I'm gonna buy it, so I'm a hypocrite on this one. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I hate being a hypocrite, but it's weird on this one, because it's a great looking skin. It's a funny looking skin. But it's something I hate, which is psychobabble at the same time. But there you go. It is what it is. That Orwellian reference, he was scared that language would be broken down to just references and sayings, and people wouldn't have any actual thought anymore. That was his fear. That people didn't actually think about crap anymore. They just thought in references, so they didn't understand the meaning of things anymore. If I remember that correctly, that Orwellian fear correctly. He had a lot of fears, but that was one of them. The story about him and an elephant's amazing. But yeah, that's my one problem with psychobabble referencing is, do you really know what you're referencing? You're just saying words. That's really my thing on that. Talk a little bit about the channel and growth. We know damn well collaboratives are important and that I suck at doing them. I did a collaborative with Falcon. I plan on doing one with Remedies soon enough. And at some point, Spiff Sinister is cool. I really like Spiff Sinister. He's a funny guy. He's a very laid back and cool guy. That guy's great. I really like him. He did not deserve the flack he's getting for that video, because it wasn't just. That video he made about the showcase wasn't just. And it was a pretty funny video there. Spiff Sinister's great. I probably want to try to do something with him in the future. First up is Remedies, then probably get a hold of Kylax. And then, like, Kylax is on the other side of the world, so it's hard to be with him. At some point, me and him do something together. I know I've done with him before in the past, so I'll do another one would be great. And then Spiff at some point, and other people. Like, I need to collaborate more, do a little bit here and there, and that'll be fun and great right there. Can't do it all the time, but I should try to do it when I get the chance to do it, so that'd be great. Just team up and have fun with other people. People have asked me about Smitten, and like, I haven't seen Smitten in months. It's unfortunate there. Smitten's one of the coolest people ever, but I haven't had a chance to talk to her in ever. I should just send a message to her, but I think I'm way the hell out of her radar at this point. She's doing a lot of other things. So, there's that. And it's also just shyness, as well, is, it's hard to talk to people that you don't know. It's really hard to talk to people you don't know. But at least for me it is. And sticking my neck out there is not something I am good at, so I gotta work on that. Right now I got a comfortable number of people I can talk to and work with, so I will. Spiff Sinister and me running into each other was by chance. That time I played with Smitten was by chance as well. I just ran into her and she said, hey, you want to connect on Skype? Like, okay, and we played together. That's what happened there. And it was fun. Too bad we didn't get to do it more often. Or at least again. That would have been great. But, collabs are pretty fun. They're more laid back. I don't give out as much information. I still give out quite a bit with the Falcon game, but I was talking over Falcon quite a bit as well. That's something to work on, is not talking over the other person, but I'm used to just talking and talking because I fill all the air. That's what I try to do. I try to fill the entire air when I'm playing a game, because I don't actually like it. Personally, when I watch streamers and they don't say anything, like, I tune out, I'm like, fudge, I don't care. Like, if I see a video and I'm watching it with whatever personality, I want to hear them interact with the game. Not necessarily keep dispensing knowledge, but at least do something with the game where they're talking. And I've seen some people where they don't actually do anything. They just sit there and play, and I go, well, that's interesting, and then just move on. I see that with quite a few streamers in Smite, because I do watch some streamers to see how they're doing things, see how I can improve myself and my delivery and everything else. I go, well, I don't get it. They're just playing, not talking, and I don't know. I would like to hear words to what's going on here. I don't know. That's me, though. That's me. But some interaction with the chat, some talking about what they're doing, just do something. I don't know. But that's a different style, and I guess that works. Doesn't work for me, but it works for other people, it looks like. So there you go with that. But I don't know. I gotta work with how I do things and how I interact with other people. It definitely makes things... I am definitely more laid back when I'm collaborating with another person, though. So that's cool there. But, yeah. I bounce off people very well. That's how I work. So if someone's competitive, teamed up with me, I'll probably be very competitive. If they're laid back, I'll be laid back as well. Falc was pretty laid back, so I was pretty laid back. I don't know what kind of person Remedies is yet, so we'll see about that. Spiff Sinister is a very laid back person. Me and him, when we were playing together for a little bit, and we're just shooting the stuff right there. We're just talking about whatever and having fun. And he's a pretty fun guy to play with, so I definitely want to do something with him in the future. And I've said that 2 or 3 times already, so it's gonna happen. But I can't look at it yet. Maybe in a week or so, I'll look at Spiff and see what his schedule is, and see what I can do with him. Also, talk to Duke, and do something with Duke. If there's ever a co-op game, and me and Duke have a lineup and schedule, and I'm not too busy, I will try to get a hold of Duke, and see if there's a good co-op game. Or a good party game with him, and because his crew is pretty funny as well. Those guys are pretty funny. So being a part of that group for like a video or two, or a stream would be kind of fun to do as well. But it all centers on schedules and busyness and all that stuff. Everything you want to do, you never know if it'll actually happen. Like, I would like to do something collaborative with Duke again in the future. It's just a question of schedule and busyness and stuff like that. And we still don't know what we might cut. I think I might cut a half an hour, well, anyway, an hour, because I've been ending streams at 4:30 now. I might cut out the start 2:30 of the stream as well, because people are in school, they're not going to see the stream that much. I might cut that part as well, so that I have an hour to prepare for school some more. And if we have to cut content, we'll see what we cut. I think Smite's the last thing we'll cut at all. Like, I want to maintain the 5 videos. One shot I want to maintain, so if anything gets cut, it'll probably be the LP. Not the entire thing, but at least a day or 2 might get cut from it, if things get too stressful. Right now, we're able to do it, even with the special videos and the guides coming up. We're still able to do all of that while studying. But if I tank a midterm or something, then everything changes. I have absolute confidence I will not tank that midterm, because I think I'm pretty smart. I think I got a good handle of the information. But if I blow it, we're going to see quite a change to the channel a little bit. This channel's a passion thing. I want to do this for my entire life. I'm sure Jinx wants to do it a lot as well. This or some other content creation of some form, I'm sure she and I both want to do a lot of. Because it's fun to create and it's fun to entertain. And I am going way the balls over here. That's enough talking for now. We'll see. We'll see what we talk about next week. Probably be reactions to actually playing these gods. What I think about them. Alcoin isn't changed. Macaulay Culkin has not been changed at all, so it'll not be much about him, just about how cool he looks, I'm sure. So how Buster Freya looked as well. Probably some more thoughts on Odin and Arachne will probably come up. Oh, Cabrakan, for God's sake, didn't even talk about him. He's more aggressive now. I think his kit looks better for him, so we'll see about that. So I gotta play Cabrakan, Arachne, Arachnus, Odin, Kukulkan, Macaulay Culkin, and Pixelbuster Freya. That's gonna be like the next week or 2, is me playing all these 5 gods. It's gonna be me playing these 5. You're gonna see at least 1 Freya with that Pixelbuster, maybe 2 if I really enjoy that skin more than I think I'm gonna. We're gonna see at least 1 or 2 Cabrakans, because I never did a full thing on him, because I just did not like him. and 1 or 2 on Odin, 1 or 2 on Arachne, and just one probably on Kukulkan. We'll see how much I do on that one. And okay, we're done going over. Okay, so that's it for the stream, right? Stream. That's it for the vlog. I had fun. Hope you had fun watching and listening, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.